Celebrities are a bunch of thieves. Take Chris Hemsworth, for instance. Not only does he steal hearts, he steals hammers. Okay, don't worry, I'll explain that in detail later. But the burning question on my mind is, who else is guilty of being a thief on set? Apparently the whole cast of Harry Potter. That's who. Well, okay, not all of them. Just, the main three. Harry, Hermione, and Ron all yelled the vanishing spell Evanesco at some point and made something or some things, we're looking at you, innocent Hermione, disappear. Okay, let's start with culprit numero uno, Daniel Radcliffe. He admitted to keeping a couple pairs of the iconic Harry Potter glasses. He's not sure where they are, though. He said maybe in his parents' attic? The boy who lived also loves to steal, because what else did he snag? A prosthetic arm. I've got a prosthetic arm that was modeled for me in the scene where Harry lost all the bones in his arm. So I've got like a big floppy arm in my attic. Okay, on to culprit numero dos. Rupert Grint, otherwise known as Ron Weasley, has some pretty sticky fingers too. His first steal was fairly anticlimactic. He stole the number 4 plaque from the Dursleys' home. But his big steal? Rupert admitted to also stealing the golden egg from the Goblet of Fire. Warner Bros. Let the plaque slide, but the golden egg was worth about $10,000, so they had no choice but to ask for it back. And the biggest thief of them all, who would have thought? Perfect little Hermione Granger. Or so she would like you to think.
This is great, you're a thief too, huh?
Emma Watson didn't bother with much self-control as she made out like a bandit with not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 different props from the Harry Potter set. She was able to make out with a cloak, treasure, a wand, and a chess piece.
And now you think you can steal it from us?
Someone else who tries to come off as innocent but isn't. Don't let the good looks and sweet dad vibe fool you. Ryan Reynolds is a thief too. He has Deadpool's iconic suit just chilling in his basement at home. Reynolds said the suit made him weep the first time he saw it. So I guess it moved him so much to the point where he just had to steal it. He said he just walked off set with it one day. He said he waited 10 years to do the movie, so if they want to take the suit back, they could try and come and get it from him. He said, and I quote, "I feel confident that I could take out a 107-pound studio exec." Yikes! Ryan means business when it comes to that suit.
I'm not trying to steal it.
Okay, can you really blame celebs though? Think about it. You spend all this time filming a movie, you get a little attached to some things. If I were to have been in Hunger Games, I would have had my eye on that bow and arrow. It would look great on the wall in my living room. The ultimate conversation piece, right? But Jennifer Lawrence didn't steal the bow and arrow. Missed opportunity if you ask me. She did, however, steal some things. She was able to walk off set with Katniss's jacket and boots. She was rarely seen on screen without her brown leather jacket and boots, so maybe she just didn't notice and wore them home one day? Yeah. I'm just gonna go with that excuse. So Aaron Paul isn't a typical celebrity I gossip about, but with this one, we've gotta talk about it. It's something that needs to be addressed because ever since the first time I heard about it, it's been living rent-free in my head. After filming the 2014 racing film Need for Speed, Aaron took an entire car from the set. How does one drive off with the 1969 Ford Torino GT without anybody noticing? Is he a ninja? Did he take it back? I have zero idea. I could not find any more information about it. We need answers, Paul! A little bit easier of a steal, but equally as epic, was Heisenberg's hat from Breaking Bad. Because if Heisenberg was known for anything, it was his hat. It was a defining feature. Iconic, even. It turns out, though, that it wasn't the only prop hat used during filming, because Bryan Cranston took home a souvenir himself. Okay, you thought I was gonna mention that Chris Hemsworth stole Thor's hammer and not come back to it? I would never leave you hanging like that. He admitted to Jimmy Kimmel that he took a few from set.
How many hammers do you have?
About 5.
And when he was asked where he keeps them, where everyone would keep Thor's hammer.
It's next to the toilet if you need some assistance with that.
That may not be so unusual for Robert Pattinson, though. Why? Because he steals underwear. Yeah, You heard me right. During the filming of Twilight, Robert admitted to stealing a couple pairs of Edward Cullen's skimpies. He said that they have the best underwear and they don't know where they got it from. So instead of asking anybody where he could buy his own, he just decided to swipe a couple pairs instead. Seems reasonable to me. Also, I was today years old when I found out that costuming dresses the actors all the way down to their underwear. I always assumed it was a BYOB situation. Bring your own briefs.
I haven't seen Harry Potter. I've been trying.
I mean, you were in Harry Potter.
Someone else who stole something a bit scandalous from set but claims she didn't steal anything scandalous, Dakota Johnson. She swears she didn't steal anything from the 50 Shades of Grey set, but how can we be so sure? Because listen to this story and you can decide for yourself if you want to believe Dakota.
I'm telling the truth.
In 2020, she told InStyle that she hardly kept anything, wink wink, and she only took mundane items like socks and t-shirts. Quote, nothing scandalous. But okay, define scandalous, because the truth always comes out. It looks like Dakota just couldn't resist grabbing some underwear and a flogger to remind her of the time in the steamy flick. Nothing scandalous? Yeah, okay.
I love them. They're great. I love them so much.
What is a prop from a movie that you would be most tempted to steal? Come on, reveal those secrets in the comments. And click that like button and subscribe button on the way down to the comments so you don't miss a single thing from the Thing Celebrity.